Hey guys, what's up? It's Alex here, and I thought I'd bring you some more updates for the Formula 1 2012 game because there's been a couple more updates in the last couple of days, which I think you'd be interested in, so I thought I'd bring them to this channel. Now, most of these things are via Twitter, and I actually think all of them are from Twitter, so best things to check out over there if you want to have the latest updates like on the spot. But this is sort of a roundup of the last couple of weeks of what they have been talking about. First off is the replays for F1 2012. Now in F1 2011 you didn't really get a great opportunity to switch from car to car. After the race, if you wanted to review your race and check out what you did right and wrong, you could never really check what the other cars saw from their perspective. So in F1 2012 they've said that it's not on their to-do list at the exact time, but it is possible. If they have some extra time, they might have time to put in some replay cameras where you can watch from other cars. I mean, online, if you crashed out, you could watch from other people's perspective, but it wasn't really the greatest. And if they'd implement something like that into single player, like after the race you can watch it from other cars, I'd like that, and I'm sure a lot of the community would. But it's not on the to-do list at this exact time. Hopefully they've got enough time to do something like that, because I'd really like to see that in the game. Now next up is some of the information for the London GP in the game for 2012. Now, a lot of people have been asking it on Twitter to them, and they've responded saying that they wouldn't be able to do that due to licensing issues, which, a lot of people will be annoyed about because they'd really like to see that in the game. But I'm not a big fan of the look of that track at this current time. Hopefully they might be able to improve it, and hopefully we'll be able to see a good race there. But I'm not like, I don't really need it in the game for it to be any fun. I don't think it will add a huge amount to the game. But I suppose extra stuff is always good for the game, and maybe in the future they can put something like that into it. Another thing they're hoping to do in the future is add in classic tracks, and somebody asked this on Twitter as well, but they said they couldn't do it for this year's game due to licensing issues once again, and maybe, just maybe, it might be in F1 2013, which will be really good to see. So, the penalty system, something that's very frustrating online, and as you see here at the end of this game, I get a penalty for something I don't think I really should have, because I was already in the lead and I accidentally cut a corner. Because when you're leading the race, you're always really tense, and I turned in a bit too early, which cut the track and gave me a penalty. But they're saying that they're hopefully going to make the penalty system online a lot better than last year, which is going to be amazing, because hopefully I won't get all these stupid penalties, and hopefully it'll be a lot fairer, because I know like stuff like that, corner cutting, warning, yes, that's alright, but if I get a penalty for stuff like that, which I sometimes do, that's a big no-no for the game. It's the reason why people don't play it. F1 2012 will also feature AI errors like in F1 2011, but hopefully, just hopefully, they will improve it on last year's, because even though it was nice to see that the AI were making mistakes, as I said in my last video, they're not making the amount of mistakes that we sort of really see in real life. And I know it's really hard to do something like that for a game, because if you have it on R-Factor, the aggression, if you just turn it all the way up, it makes them really crazy. And this overtake you're going to see in a second is one of my favourite I've ever done. And yeah, so hopefully the AI will be as good as online players at some point, where they make mistakes like that, where they push up against the wall and cut the track and stuff like that. But as I say, it's probably really hard to do something like that. So I doubt we'll see that in this game where they make crazy mistakes. But hopefully they will have little mistakes where it changes the race or the outcome of the race. Something else on their wish list was to put in a helmet editor, but sadly for F1 2012 that won't be coming into the game, which I really would have liked to see, but they've obviously got a lot of stuff on their hands, and hopefully this game is going to be really good. So last off is the pack shots that they've released for F1 2012, and I'm going to put those up on the screen any second now, and you're going to see that they're really trying to make the front cover look a lot cleaner. Last year there was a lot of sort of stuff going on the front cover, which kind of make it a bit sort of complicated to work out what it was. I mean, obviously it had the F1 game title, but I'm liking the look of these screenshots. Which one of them, down in the comment section, what I'd like to see is, out of the few that you can see on your screen now, which one of the ones is your favourite, and which one of the drivers would you want to see on the front cover if they're not on there at the moment. So we come around the last couple of corners, guys. This is where you're going to see my penalty, which I suppose it was my mistake. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you all have a great day. It's been Alex, and I'm out of here. Bye.